Hey, good afternoon, everybody. I will wait a few minutes. Make sure those that want to be in on the feed are in. Make a note here on the Facebook page. Let everybody know I'm live. If you're in, let me know. If you're in the room, let me know you're here. Pretty active day. Right now, we've got a pretty strong thunderstorm that is crossing in from Bates County. It's going to be clipping part of Henry County and southwestern Johnson County. I'll kind of zoom in on that a little bit. The big line ahead of the cold front, as you can see, this blue line that's draped across here, that is the cold front. It has dropped south a little bit over the last last hour and 15 minutes. This is only updated as far as the frontal passage about once every 2 hours. So right now I've got 60 degrees outside with the dew point of 51 degrees here at the house. So out ahead of this cold front is where we're seeing the strong thunderstorms that are currently going through Springfield right now. Looks like be going through, let me change radar here. Looks like Branson will be getting hit here in the next 5 to 15 minutes. Springfield's getting a strong thunderstorm right now. And then, of course, all the way up into Lebanon. Eldon, I know there was a couple baseball tournaments going on in Eldon. The strong storms have stayed just to the south of you, so you're okay right now. So the strong storms are going to probably remain to our southeast of West Central Missouri. There will be a potential of a few strong storms. Maybe some hail. There's not a lot of energy for these storms to work off of right now because we're on the backside of this cold front. However, this one down here, just north of Urick, looks like it's Quick City, Denton. Let's put a storm track on this. And looks like it's going to remain mainly over rural areas for the next few minutes. Old Chehaui at 4 o'clock here in the next 6 minutes. And then it will head on up into the, looks like it will stay to the east of Holden, but will go across through Centerview and eventually Warrensburg and on up to the north if it retains its energy. Now there's several rounds of thunderstorms that are out here to the west that I'm not expecting them to be severe in nature, but we would have the chance of seeing some thunder showers through probably mid to late evening. And then, of course, the cooler weather will kind of settle in overnight tonight. But the main show is going to remain to the southeast of West Central Missouri, down Osage Beach, Camden, down through Springfield, Ozark, Branson. So I know a lot of people were traveling this weekend. This was kind of expected. However, it was kind of scattered in nature up until about an hour and a half ago. The National Weather Service issued a severe thunderstorm watch for part of west central Missouri, including St. Clair County, Vernon County, Pettis County. You are not under any kind of watch right now, but Benton County, Warsaw, Cross Timbers, you're under a severe thunderstorm watch. However, I am expecting probably some of these to be dropped out of that watch a little early. The main focus again was across this line down here in southwest Missouri up through central Missouri. But then again, we do have some strong cells that are still out there. One just looks like northeast of Windsor contains some pea-sized hail. There is one here northeast of Urick that is containing about Old Shahowie, containing some, looks like that's probably dime-sized hail, pea to dime-sized hail mixed in with some torrential rains. But other than that, there's not a lot here in west central Missouri except for about 3 or 4 different cells. And again, I'm not expecting these to really grow into anything. There's not a lot of ingredients out there left over. This line down here pretty much zapped all the energy, and it's going to continue to move off to the southeast following that warm moist air that we had prior to that front moving through. So these showers out here to the west and eastern Kansas, not expecting any of those to grow into severe thunderstorms. It does look like, I'm not sure if Chad is working on YouTube right now. If you're hearing this, throw me a chat out there. Let me know you're hearing this okay. I don't know if chat is working. I get a little bit of an error on the chat. And again, just to recap, the main thunderstorm line that had the severe threat is off to our southeast. Springfield, Branson, Ozark, all the way up through central Missouri, Lebanon, Eldon, Jeff City, Rolla. It will continue to move off to the southeast. We do have some scattered thunderstorms here in west central Missouri, kind of residual thunderstorms, so to speak. There is a strong storm that is in southern Johnson County right now. Another one down in between Butler and Spruce, actually, east of Highway or I-49. Looks like contains a little small hail in it. But right now, there's no warnings out for west central Missouri. And I'm not expecting these storms to grow in intensity. Like I said, all the ingredients are pretty low right now. I've got 57 degrees currently with the 50% 50 degree dew point. So it pretty much zapped all of our moisture. It zapped all of our heat out of the air. Those are 2 key ingredients for thunderstorm development. So, and again, I'm not expecting much for the rest of the night. I will be watching these cells down here as they move off to the east northeast. And again, you can expect some lightning, some small hail, torrential rainfall for very short times. These are small cells. They're moving to the northeast at 45 miles an hour. So let's go ahead, and I'm going to put a timeline on this cell right here in southern Johnson County. It looks like Centerview at 410, Warrensburg at 416, Mount Olive at 428 for this cell here in southern Johnson County. The one just north of Windsor in Johnson County. Let's put a time lapse on it. Lamont 410, Houstonia 423, Hughesville 420. And then this strong cell down here in eastern Bates County. And time on that looks like New Piper 406, Urick 415, Hartwell 415, Norris 423, Chehaui 430, Shawnee Mound 430, Post Oak at 433. These look like the three strongest cells here in West Central Missouri. And again, I'm not expecting them to grow in intensity. Expect small hail, torrential rainfall for 5-10 minutes, maybe a quick clap of thunder. But other than that, I think our severe threat here in West Central Missouri is over. For our friends down to the south, we've got very strong cell going through Springfield as we speak. They are under a severe thunderstorm warning. Looked like some pretty good sized hail in Springfield. I know there's several that are down into Branson, going down to Branson. Let's take a look at Branson. They've got a cell just to their north, several cells down to their southwest that will be moving into the Branson area in the next 30 minutes. So right now, just severe thunderstorm warning for large hail, maybe some strong straight line winds. So far, no tornado warning, no tornado reports. We wasn't expecting this to be a huge tornado threat today. Just mainly a hail threat. And luckily for West Central Missouri, by the time that the cold front moved through and the thunderstorm began to form, they were just basically on top of us or on our eastern edge. So that was good news for West Central Missouri. As we speak, the National Weather Service has dropped St. Clair, Vernon, and Bates County out of the severe thunderstorm watch. However, Benton County in West Central Missouri is still under that watch. They're under it for another, call it 2.5 hours. But they will likely drop Benton County as well over the next few minutes. So thank you guys for popping in here. I just wanted to give a quick recap. I had a busy day today at my real job, trying to keep farmers in the fields today ahead of this rain. So got a late start, but want to give you guys an update, let you know what to expect. And again, West Central Missouri, I'm not expecting any more risks of severe thunderstorms. Maybe a couple strong cells, couple strong thunderstorms with some small hail, winds up to 45 mile an hour, and some torrential rains. But other than that, I think our threat for severe weather is over in West Central Missouri for the remainder of the night. So I will be updating our Facebook group with forecasts for tonight and tomorrow and first part of next week. The 21st looks like we have another threat of severe weather as a very strong cold front moves through West Central Missouri toward the end of next week, possibly even dropping the temperature down to the freezing mark. So I will be monitoring that and updating as we head toward next week. So have a great evening. If anything changes, any of these cells should happen to get stronger, I will be updating in our Facebook group. Take care.